Hi everyone, welcome to episode 7 of my Cricket Captain 2020 save with Leicestershire. So since the last episode, I played 4 matches. It's safe to say we haven't done that well. So the first one would have been against Warwickshire. We actually did better with the bat in this game. Azad was good, Cosgrove finally found to form, Horton decent as well to be fair. Byrne and Hill, 2 not outs, decent efforts from them, 2-5-8 for 4. Well, it's not a great total, but it was certainly better than what we've done so far, until they did that. Chased it down in 35 overs, Edmonds with 100, Sibley and Hayne also both playing very nicely. We then lost to Northants, they scored 358, as you can see we struggled with the ball. Sheen, very expensive, the last few overs really went the distance. Klein 5 for 57, pick of the bowlers. And we collapsed really, we were 31 for 3. Ackerman did alright, contributions from some of the middle order players, but again it fell well short, 231. We then lost to Yorkshire, we scored 249 for 8. Some contributions all the way down really, Azad, Huckabee, Byrne, Mike and Klein. But apart from that, very little. They chased it fairly comfortably. A few late wickets from Wright and Taylor got us back into the game. Well, I say back into the game, we're never really going to win it. Wharton and Pearce had a good partnership, and that kind of took the game out of our grasp really. And then the final game, we scored 238. Colin Ackerman scoring 159 of those, brilliant from him. Final wicket partnership lasted, it put on nearly 100. Wright was in for an hour, faced 16 balls, so Ackerman did a great job, 159 off 189. Not a great score, but obviously no one else did anything at all really. Lammonby 4 for 25. We took consistent wickets all the way through. And we were in a very good position. We had him 177 for 7. I looked like we could win it at that point, but Bess and Overton, Green. To be fair, all these 4 here, decent efforts from them to get them close. 1 wicket down, Everton hit the winner runs off Mike, to give us another defeat. So if you look at the table, you'll see we're 8th. Surprisingly, considering we've lost 6 games, but we're not the only team to have lost 6 games. Nottinghamshire below us. Terrible net run rate for them as well. And we will end up playing them with the final games. That could be will be the Woodland Spoon race, but one team could end up with 0 wins at the end of the competition. But first we play Derbyshire. You see the 100 table as well there if you're interested. Northern Superchargers at the top. And on Callum Parkinson being selected for England, he didn't play, but I do just want to... so he didn't play. However, he was selected in the squad for the second test, which still hasn't started. But so has Hassan Azad. If we look at the England squad, just looking at that, the likes of Tattersall in there, Parkinson, Tom Bailey, Ben Rain. It is a known bug. I have reported it to the guys at Childish Things. It is being fixed for the next update, which is good to see. There's easily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players there who I'd argue are nowhere near the test team at the moment. So going into this next one-day cup game then, obviously without Azad, Cosgrove's injured, Balan's away as well, Parkinson's away. Looking at stats from this year, I may bring Griffiths back in. I don't know, Sheen has been expensive. He's still young, we'll give him... he's the 18-year-old, the 2 batsmen aren't particularly young here. We'll give them all another go though, I think, as well. not really else we can bring in. So let's go for it. We have won the toss, we're going to bat first. Hopefully we can get a good score on the board. We are going to go 5 bars to start with. And hopefully we can get a good opening partnership going. How he did at the top of the order, obviously, with Ackerman, with no Azad available. Been a decent start though. Ackerman getting out is far from ideal, obviously. Huckabee comes in. Yet to really impress for us, but he's got an opportunity here, and he started well. Aggression up for both of them. And of course it's going to lead to a wicket, nearly, straight away. Could still. Just typical, isn't it? Every time I put the aggression up, we lose a wicket. Always the case in this game. Huckabee is going well here though. He's past 50 for the first time. He is out now. It did seem like it was coming, to be fair. Hill and Byrne. Byrne's gone for 20. Ben Mike can come in. He's done alright so far when he's had a chance with the bat in this competition. Only played a couple of games. Aggression up again. We'll see if we can maybe get 250. Mike's done well here actually. He's done very well. Aggression up once more. All-time record partnership for Leicestershire against Derbyshire. We've done well. Ben Mike 47 off 40. Hill useful at the end as well. 258 for 5. We'll take that. It's not terrible. Palladino pick of the bowlers. So we'll give it a go. Chase defending it, sorry. Taylor and Klein with the new ball, who have done a pretty good job, both of them. That could be out. Just missing off stump, perhaps. Wicket would be nice, though. It's a good opening spell. Now Wright and Mike. Put the field back a little bit. Do need a wicket though. Ben Mike gets Billy Godderman. Good. And Collier still go. Critchley. Number 3 is probably a bit high for him. And he is gone. Good couple of overs for us. We're going to go with Jack Sheen. His first ball to Wood, who I believe hit 100 against us earlier in the season. It might have been 100 actually, because it's probably in the T20. It might have just been a 50. He played well anyway. That won't be a run out. Sheen started pretty well here. I mean, he's been hit for a few sixes now. We do need Collier out. He's playing very nicely. Henry Collier, 17-year-old. Good start to his one-day career. We're going to go back to Chris Wright. And he gets Wood. I mean, Hudson Prentice in at 5. It's not their strongest lineup. They do bat all the way down to at least number 8 with Sean Abbott. Collier gone now, bowled by Klein. Perhaps a little bit too late though, in all honesty. Let's go back to Sheen, who I'm afraid we can't really justify continuing to pick. He hasn't found it particularly easy, the youngster. Again, 8 and over here, we're going to have to give Ackerman a go, but our win's looking extremely unlikely from this position. Alex Hughes has done a good job. 3 to win, they should do it here. And he does. Comfortable win for Derbyshire. Very poor performance from us again. At least Notts lost again, so we are going to be playing against Notts to see who finishes last in the group. I can't pick Sheen again though. I mean, average of 54, economy of nearly 8. So we are going to we'll give Evans a debut, why not? Nothing to lose. Anyone else you could play? Swindles maybe? Don't really know who for. I think we'll stick with that. I'll just give Alex Evans, give him a debut. On the toss, we're going to be batting first again. Very good pitch. I mean, they haven't got necessarily a weak squad. It's got the likes of Slater, Hamid, Foxcroft was very good against us in both T20s. Trigo, Stuart Broad, Jake Ball, plenty of experience there. It's surprising that they're so low down. Maybe going that aggressive against Broad wasn't a great idea actually. But we've hardly got anything to lose. Tom Barber, former Hampshire bowler. Did alright actually whenever I saw him at Middlesex as well. Could be a good signing for Notts in real life. He's certainly quick. Foxcroft to Horton. Horton goes for 15. Could be his last one day. I mean, could be his last appearance for us, full stop. 50 for Harry Dearden. Good from him. A fourth list day 50. Ackerman started very nicely as well. It's been an excellent start of this from us. 139 for 1. I haven't seen what Dearden's on, but he must be making good progress. You know what I've just realised? I need to be in full screen. There we are. Sorry about that. I've just been watching 12 minutes of half a screen. I'll keep going there. Both of these two doing well. Ackerman's past 50 as well. Hasib Hamid having a bowl. I'm sure he'll get a wicket. Nearly. Maybe that's the reason why. I mean, they've got 5 bowlers. I'm not sure why Hamid's bowling, to be honest. We thought it's got very expensive, but I wouldn't have thought Hamid's a much better option. But there we are. Rate's just dropping a little bit, but we'll keep these two going. Dearden, first list day 100. Good innings from him. He does have another year in his contract. There is definitely potential there. So we'll keep trying to give him game time. That won't be a run out. 204 for 1. 300 is on here, potentially. All-time record partnership for Leicestershire against Notts. I mean, we're seeing why perhaps they're bottom of the group. Broad coming back. He gets Dearden for 116. Great innings though from him. We'll go with Dom Huckabee. Colin Ackerman gets his 100 as well. He was saving our best performance of the season for the final game. Or best performance of the competition, I should say. Huckabee's hit a 6 off Barber. We're doing very well here. We should get 300 easily. We're going to get it easily as well. 299 for 2. There's a 300. Not the most convincing way to bring it up, but I mean Ackerman, 135 off 107. Brilliant from him. Tom Barber. Brought to finish off then. And we got to 323, which is the all-time record highest total for Leicestershire against Notts. Ackerman, brilliant. Huckabee as well, 45 off 27, very good from him. Dearden, fantastic as well. Best performance by a country mile this season. We will have a look. If I mean, Azad was selected, scored 28 in the first innings. So I mean, I guess we hope he fails, so we get him back, or we could hope he does well. And has a successful England career. So they're going to need about 6.5 and over. We're in a good position. Hopefully we can start well. Taylor's done exactly that. Gets Hamid caught at slip. Foxcroft the next big wicket. Slater a good player as well. Should have been caught. Who dropped that? Would have been Harry Dearden. Deary me. Klein has started well. give these two one more over each. Run rate's above 7 already. We'll go to Chris Wright and to Ben Mike. Yeah, we're going to have to put the field back for Mike, I think. Keep it up for Wright, he's doing a good job. Probably just pitched outside leg. Wright's going to get Foxcroft, big wicket. Peter Trigo, the new batsman. Now Alex Evans can have a bowl. And he gets Trigo in his first over. Good start from him. Could get Angus Robson as well, outside the line. He played for Leicestershire, didn't he, Robson? Pretty sure he did. He did. Decent career, actually. Average of 31, not bad. Dieter Klein then. Hopefully he can get Slater. Needs the big wicket now. It's got to be a run out. Has to be. Miles out. Robson goes. Give Evans one more over. Go back to Tom Taylor. Keep the pressure on the new batsman. Hopefully Slater will be on his way soon. They need 9 and over. Bowling to West. Taylor gets his second wicket. Now York. I mean, I'm assuming these are regens. Mike West, Chris York. Certainly sound like regen names. Colin Ackerman can have a bowl. Taylor to York. It's outside the line. Gets him the next ball. Caught behind. Stuart Broad. Taylor's final ball, and he gets Ben Slater. Brilliant spell from Taylor. He's pretty much won the game for us. 4 for 49. We'll continue with these two. I mean, I feel bad for Sol Budinger. Don't actually know how you say his name. That's just a guess. In fact, he's batting below Broad. It doesn't exactly give you much confidence in him, does it? Ackerman should get ball here, and he does. And then Tom Barber, the final batsman. Ackerman will hopefully clean him up here. And he just struck him in front. There we go. A thrashing, really. Win by 110 runs. Tom Taylor 4 for 49. Pick of the bowlers. Ackerman was good as well. Win by 110 runs. And obviously we don't qualify, but we avoid bottom space. Just one win out of 8, but not for such a strong white ball side. It's shocking, really. They lost all 8 games. Although I guess potentially a lot of their frontline white ball players would have been playing in the 100, but even still, the likes of Broad, Ball, Slater, Trigo, you would expect them to be doing better than that. They've certainly still got a stronger side than us, I'd argue. But there we are. So you do have a one-day friendly against Pakistan, which I don't see much point really in playing on camera. But we'll soon forward to that anyway. Training, we will go with Azad, given in general technique. And then who else? Dearden, I guess, general technique. In fact, we'll go aggressive shots, try and improve him from very defensive. So Azad and Parkinson are both back from international duty, it says, as is Milan. So I'm guessing that, I mean, that's a more normal squad, but it's still got the likes of Balance, Milan, Roy, Rain in there that you wouldn't expect to see. But hopefully that bug should be fixed. Okay, so if we look at Trent Rockets have won 100. One day cup final hasn't been played yet. Should we? I mean, we might as well play this game. I'll tell you what, let's be honest, we're going to lose it. So if I play this one and then these first 2 championship games off camera, and then we'll come back for these last 2 games of the season here, and then we'll do a season review after that, and then we'll be into season 2. So it's a slightly shorter one today, but I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again soon.